Hey there, friends and enemies, JoPaWrites here once again, and today I've got another Marvel's Avengers video for you. This one going over the corrupted Vibranium event that is currently ongoing, and we still have almost 11 days left in it, so I wanted to touch on some things. There was a mistake that I made that I want to make sure nobody else makes, because it's a pretty crazy one, and there's not a lot of clear information in the quest line to keep you from making that mistake that I did. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Helps me out tremendously. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It means the world to me, all the support lately. So thank you guys so much for helping me get there. So jumping in, first and foremost, there's multiple quest event chains. One for each of the characters currently in the game, but also a separate one that's available to all of your characters. So you can do it across whatever characters you want to play. It does not specifically say it drops exotics from that quest chain, but it does drop 2 of them. And if you aren't max gear score already, unfortunately what's going to happen is those are going to drop below max gear score. So potentially you're going to find some wasted exotics that you're going to snag, and that is going to be a little bit of an issue. So if you are completing that quest chain, if you're close to completing it, you think you're going to finish knocking it out, make sure you're on a character that has max gear score so you can take advantage of those exotics. Obviously, we have the double XP event going on right now. We also have the extra exotic event. So you can get a bunch of exotics. You can level up very quickly in the game right now. But you got to be smart about it and not waste those exotics, because it is very frustrating, because you still can only get a maximum of 6 per week in the Omega level threat and the Mega Hive, so that's just something to keep in mind as well. You never want to waste exotics in this game currently, especially when you can't do them, get those 6 exotics across multiple characters. You can only do them 3 on one character, 3 on another, or all 6 on one character, for example. So definitely don't do that. Definitely don't finish that quest chain unless you are on a character that is max gear score, because that is something I learned the hard way, unfortunately. But the rest of the event is very, very dope. I would highly recommend you do it. 1, you can get Vibranium gear, which is the new gear type that's available, and you can create builds with that. It's absolutely insane. 100% I would recommend chasing that. Black Panther with the Vibranium gear has been amazing. You're going to see in the gameplay, this is just me building towards getting to max gear score with my Black Panther, and you're going to see just how many items are dropping for me, as well as how many of those items are above what my current gear score is. So between the double experience and then these corrupted Vibranium quests, the missions, you're going to be leveling up so fast, it's unbelievable. And I would highly recommend it, as you dive into these missions, do all of your little side question mark tasks that are on each of the missions, because they are super rewarding. Those corrupted Vibranium tasks that are there, you can potentially get 6-8 items just dropping from that one specific little set of 3 or 4 corrupted Vibranium nodes. So it's pretty crazy, and I would highly recommend taking advantage of that as much as possible. I've really enjoyed being able to do that. You level up so fast, it's unbelievable, and it's been a really good time. I've really been enjoying it. Black Panther as a character is super fun to play, and being able to level up this quick and have these missions this rewarding is something that we haven't seen in Avengers before, and I'm really loving it. I hope we have more of this in the future, so that way you can target farm these specific gear types that you want to make builds for. You can level up your characters, your alternate characters, really fast. And once you get the end game, you get that extra exotic that you can get and try to make the perfect build for your character. The quests that we're dealing with right now are, a lot of them are available not only in Wakanda, but across other parts of the map as well. So you're going to want to check all of the locations to find those corrupted Vibranium quests, because like I said, doing them, do all the side parts of the quest as well. I was ending up with my entire inventory full across multiple missions if I didn't go and adjust them while I was actually doing them, because that's how rewarding they are, and it's pretty insane. Other than that, I've really been enjoying Black Panther. He's a character that building this Vibranium set for with the new artifact feels amazing. And I'm excited to be able to do this on all their characters and make Vibranium builds, because I think it's a very viable type of set that we've seen in the past. Some of the sets are not that great. They're not as much fun to play with. But this one is absolutely amazing. So I would 100% recommend chasing that if you want to create great builds for your various characters. I've seen some builds on Hawkeye specifically and Kate Bishop that are phenomenal with the Vibranium set. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. But for me personally, I am all in on Black Panther right now. He is probably my favorite character in the game. He is the most versatile. I'm going to be working on a bunch of builds for him. I feel like you can do a healer slash tank build combination. You can do a melee build. You can do a ranged attack build with him. And all of them will be very viable in the Omega level threats and the harder the Mega Hives, all that kind of good stuff. That is something that I wanted to make sure everybody was aware of, because ultimately, play who you want in this game. Everyone is viable. Everyone is fun. But being able to design your perfect build is what I always love about looters, and is something that in a game like Avengers, where the characters fit specific roles because of how the character is, you can't really make Captain America not feel like Captain America. He's going to be a shield guy, his throwing, his tanking, all of that kind of good stuff. Being able to put my own spin on those characters with the builds, with the artifacts, all of that kind of stuff is what I enjoy the most about Marvel's Avengers, aside from the story. The story has been amazing. It's my favorite part of the game. The way the characters feel is actually absolutely huge, and being able to build out these characters with cosmic energy, vibranium energy, all that kind of stuff has been really a good time. And I would love for more ways to target farm these sets, so that way I can build the character that I want to play as. And yeah, all that said, I really hope they have more events like this in the future. I hope we see other armor set types like this in the future as well, that get bonuses, that get buffs, that we can make new builds on the characters. I feel like that's huge. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is insane. My name is JoPaWrites, and I'll catch you all later.